Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about isotopes. What is an isotopes? Isotopes are atoms of the same element that have the same number of protons but a different number of neutrons. Because the number of protons is the same, isotopes have the same atomic number. Different number of the neutrons because isotopes to have the different mass number, which mean different mass numbers is because the different number of neutrons. Isotopes also have the similar chemical properties because chemical properties behavior depends on electrons. However, isotopes may have different physical properties, such as mass, density, and melting points. So the isotopic notation shows that the big X is the chemical symbol for the element, the A is the mass number, the Z is the atomic number, also same as the number of the protons, and the N is neutron number. So to calculate the mass number, atomic number plus neutron number to get the mass number. Next, we're going to talk about examples and types of isotopes. First, hydrogen isotopes. Hydrogen isotope have three examples. First, protium, that have one proton and zero neutron. Second, deuterium, that have one proton and one neutron. Third, they have tritium, that have one proton and two neutron, and also a radioactive type. Second, carbon isotopes also have three types. Now also have three examples. First, carbon 12, the most stable and the most abundant. Carbon 13, stable, and carbon 14, radioactive and used in carbon dating. The third one, types of isotopes. They have two. Stable isotopes do not decay. For example, carbon 12, which means stable. And the second one, radioactive isotopes, also known as radioisotopes, is unstable and emit radiation. For example, carbon 14 and uranium 235.
Next, why isotopes have different mass? The mass number of an atom is the total number of protons and neutrons in its nucleus. Isotopes are atoms of the same element, so they have the same number of protons. However, isotopes have a different number of neutrons because neutrons contribute to the mass of an atom. A change in the number of neutrons causes a change in mass number. Therefore, isotopes have different mass numbers even though they belong to the same element. So they have an example such as carbon 12. They have 6 proton and 6 neutrons. So the total mass number is 12. Next, we have carbon 12. They have 6 proton and 7 neutrons. So they have the total mass number is 13. Next, we also have carbon 14. They have 6 protons and 8 neutrons. So they have total mass number 14. So let's look to the other example. We have carbon 16, carbon 17, and carbon 18. We can see at the oxygen 16, we have 8 protons and 8 neutrons. The total mass number is 16. Next, for the oxygen 17, 8 protons and 9 neutrons. Total mass number is 17. For oxygen 18, they have 8 protons and 10 neutrons. So the total mass number is 18. Next, different physical properties of isotopes. Number 1, atomic mass. Isotopes have different mass number due to different numbers of neutrons. Heavier isotopes have greater atomic mass than lighter ones. Example, carbon 12 is lighter than carbon 14. Number 2, density. Isotopes of the same element can have different densities. Heavier isotopes generally have higher density. Example, deuterium is denser than protium. Number 3, melting point and boiling point. Isotopes may have slightly different melting and boiling points. Heavier isotopes usually have higher melting and boiling points because of stronger intermolecular force. Number 4, rate of diffusion. Lighter isotopes diffuse faster than heavier isotopes. This is because lighter particles move more quickly. The example, protium diffuse faster than deuterium. Number 5, rate of reaction, the physical aspect. Isotope may react at slightly different rates in physical process. Heavier isotopes tend to react more slowly due to greater mass. Last but not least, number 6, radioactivity. Some isotopes are radioactive while others are stable. Radioactive isotopes emit radiation, which is a physical properties. Example, carbon-14 is radioactive while carbon-12 is stable.
With me, I am going to explain the use and importance of isotopes. My explanation will focus on two main parts. First, which are isotope used in research. Second, isotope used in industrial application. Before that, isotope or atoms of the same element, they have the same number of proton but different mass number, right? So because of this different isotopes have special properties that make them very useful in science and industry. So first, let's talk about the use of isotope in research. One important isotope used in research is carbon-14. Carbon-14 is used to determine the step involved in plant photosynthesis. Scientists use carbon-14 as a tracer to follow how can atom move during the photosynthesis process. Next, phosphorus 32 and phosphorus 33. They are widely used in biology and genetic research. This isotope helps scientists to study how cells divide, how DNA function, and how genes are transferred from one generation to another. And next, another isotope is selenium-75, which is used in protein studies in life science. Next, strontium-85. Strontium-85 is used in botulism and bone formation studies. Strontium behaves in a similar way to calcium, so it can be used to study how bone grow and develop. This is important for understanding bone diseases and bone health. And lastly, hydrogen-3. Hydrogen-3, also known as tritium, is used in life science research and drug metabolism studies. It helps scientists to track how drugs move inside the body and how they are broken down. This information is very important in developing safe and effective medicine. So, in summary, isotope in research are extremely important because they allow scientists to trace or detect and study process inside living organism that cannot to seen directly. So now let's move on to the industrial use of isotopes. First, americium 241 is commonly used to ensure uniform thickness when rolling steel and paper. It is also used to help determine the location of all wells, which makes the drilling process more efficient. And then second, sodium-24 is used in oil well studies and to detect leaks in pipelines. Thirdly, Iridium 192. Iridium 192 is used to test the integrity of boilers and aircraft parts. This is very important to ensure that these components are strong and safe to use. After that, uranium-235 is used in the production of fluorescent glassware and color wall tiles. It provides special coloring and properties that are useful in manufacturing industry. And then finally californium-252 is used to determine the moisture content in soil. Overall, isotope in industry have improved quality control, safety in many industrial process. So, in conclusion, isotope have a very important role in both research and industrial application. In research, they help scientists gain a deeper understanding of biological and chemical process. In industry, they help improve product quality and safety. So, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention.